This is a very special day for 4 outstanding fire departments and 1 wonderful business right here in Kentuckiana. They are all receiving awards for their extraordinary fundraising efforts for the WHAS Crusade for Children this year. The Walton Memorial Trophies are awarded to fire departments with the largest percentage of increase in their collections from the previous year. The award is named for the legendary Mr. Crusade, Jim Walton. The night award is presented to an individual business or organization with the largest yearly percentage increase, and it's named after the WHAS 11 broadcaster, Phyllis Knight. Joining us now is our good friend Terry Miners and Crusade President and CEO Don Lee to present this year's awards. Hey there, Terry. Hey, Don.
Claudia, it's always fun to be on a show with you. Appreciate that. Dawn's right here with me. And yeah, those people that she just mentioned, Phyllis Knight and Jim Walton, legends at WHAS.
Absolutely. Laid a terrific groundwork for us.
Yes, she was a pioneer reporter for the news department and then obviously did a lot of Crusade work later. And Jim Walton, he was a smooth talking radio host. Good morning, everybody. Have your coffee. We're going to have the Jim Walton Coffee Talk.
Mr. Crusade.
That's exactly right. He hosted the Crusade for a lot of years, so that's what these awards are about. But it's also celebrating fire departments who are doing extraordinary work.
Absolutely, and we cannot do what we do without the fire departments. They raise more than half of the money we get in every year, and so without the success of each and every one of them, we wouldn't be able to give out the grants that we do.
Right. And this is like the Academy Awards for the Crusade every year. We hand them out. We're excited to award people who've raised their totals over the previous year.
Right. So it's based on percentage of increase from last year, and we do it in 4 different categories so that every level of department has a chance to win. It's not just going to be the big departments that go home with the trophies every
All right,
year.
we're going to start celebrating people.
Let's do it.
First off, let's celebrate the Crusade staff. They're so great. You have so many great people who work on the Crusade throughout the year. A bunch of them are here in the room with us now.
Absolutely, and it's the greatest team in the whole world. I feel so fortunate to come to work every day.
Because a lot of people think the Crusade's a one-weekend thing, but no, it goes on all throughout the year, as these fire departments are about ready to explain.
Absolutely, we have events all year long, so we'll be at an event Saturday.
Look at there, some of our peeps. Oh, hi everybody, good to see you. These are all the great folks that help make the Crusade run throughout the course of the year, and we just appreciate all they do. And some of those firefighters you see in the background are going to come up here in a minute, but we're starting with Upton Volunteer Fire and Rescue. Martin Baumgartner's with us. He's a captain. Good to see you, sir.
Good morning, Terry.
It's a pleasure to spend a little TV time with you today.
Is it?
Tell me about
It's
life.
going to make your week, right?
It really is. I've been excited about this the whole time. Tell me about life in Upton. How are things going?
Well, I mean, we've got a new factory coming in close to us, so there's a lot of expansion going on. But you know, Upton's kind of on the slow track, you know.
Yeah, that's okay. You guys are doing well, and we certainly appreciate your contribution to the Crusade for Children. You're in the category that raising money of under $10,000. So you guys came in with a 316.7% increase over the previous year. That's pretty astounding.
Pretty astounding, yes.
Tell me about the work you do for the Crusade.
So, of course, we do some roadblocks and so forth, but a whole lot of what is actually caused the pickup is that the Upton Civic Club, when they have Upton Days, when we have our Christmas parade and so forth, they help us in doing some raffles and things. So it's, like you said a minute ago, it's kind of a year-long deal, that has caused the pickup.
It's got to be fun because the word up is the beginning of the name of the town, so everything's happy all the time. Let's introduce the other folks. What's your name, please?
Lane Curry, and I'm a firefighter.
Nice to have you there.
And Tyler, I'm the fire chief.
Nice going, Chief. Good to see you.
Jeremy, assistant chief.
Okay, Jeremy, welcome. Good to have you on board. And here's Dawn handing you your award for incredible work, 2024 winner of the Walton Memorial Trophy. That's pretty exciting. See, you get to join that incredible list. Yeah, how about that? Congratulations to Upton Volunteer Fire and Rescue on an incredible showing, and you'll be hard at work for the next Crusade, right?
That's correct.
Appreciate you, Martin. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. All right, next up, we're going to bring up Rolling Fork. They're going to come join us up here. They came in with an incredible $31,265.61 for the Crusade last year, a 103.2% increase, and Chief John Taylor Skaggs the fourth Nice to see you.
Morning, good to see you.
Tell me about the community of Rolling Fork.
It's a small community in New Haven, but we're tight community, and we're starting to grow finally.
Yeah, and you get some great support from the people that live around there.
Yes, we get a lot of great support.
Isn't it nice to know that people already understand what the Crusade for Children is?
Yeah, that helps us, and a lot of our community members talk about how they've received help from Crusade, so that makes them want to give more.
Yeah, almost everyone knows someone who's been helped by the Crusade for Children in communities all throughout Kentucky and Indiana. And so we just appreciate the hard work that goes in. Let's meet your friends here. Who's this?
Chris Cecil, I'm the lieutenant.
Hey, Lieutenant, good to have you here.
Chris Noel, sergeant.
Thank you, Sarge. Good to be here, and thanks for taking part in this today. You guys had an amazing total last year. How'd you get that done?
We did a raffle for the first time. We do roadblocks. We have the train robbery.
Oh, that's right.
The train
I
museum
love that
puts on
thing.
every year.
I always forget that it's actors, and I get really scared when that happens. That's fun. That group is still doing that for you?
Yes, they do it every year.
Yeah, and for people who haven't participated, it's like being in an old Western movie. I mean, you got to try this sometime. What's the name of the train that goes through?
The Kentucky Railway Museum.
Kentucky Railway Museum thing runs through. Well, congratulations on that. Dawn's got your trophies for you. You are now bejeweled. Let's flip that around. I want to show some of the names of all these other folks. Look at all these other groups, and here you guys join this list forever. And we are so grateful to you for your hard work in Rolling Fork.
Well, we thank you all.
You are very welcome, indeed. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Rolling Fork. Appreciate you. That was an incredible total for 2023. All right, gentlemen, thank you. Appreciate that. And Dawn, that is right. We put all the names of those people who've won the Walton Award over the years, and they're honored forever.
Absolutely. So the large trophy is a traveling trophy. They get to take it with them, put it in their firehouse for the year, and then next year to go to the next winners. So
All right. That's fantastic. Next up, Jeffersonville Fire Department. This is a category that is up to $100,000. And I have some special notes on this for the Jim Walton Awards. Retired Captain Timothy Charles Conlon passed away just a few days ago. He served 34 and a half years with Jeffersonville Fire Department before retiring. His son, Andy, and daughter-in-law, Megan, are here with us this morning with the crew from Jeffersonville. And Andrew is a firefighter for Jeffersonville. His wife, Megan, is one of the Crusade coordinators for Jeffersonville. They brought a very special picture with them today to honor Captain Conlon. The little boy in the picture is also here this morning. He's Sergeant Michael Osborne, who's also a Crusade coordinator for the fire department. The picture's on screen there you see now. Okay, that's him as a little kid. Here he is as a grown man. Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you all.
First off, our condolences on the loss of Captain. Great guy who helped this crusade in so many ways. And the photo, though, shows him handing you a helmet, right?
It's his helmet. Yes, he was handing me his helmet. I was, I think, 4 years old at the time. My family lived on Briscoe Drive, and they knew my family. And now here I had the honor of working with both the gentlemen in that picture. Captain Conlon was a great asset to the fire department, and he'll be greatly missed. You know, he started guys like Andy. You know, he got us involved. You know, everybody here, we all know it's a family organization. It's if everybody gets involved with it, so it's great. You know, and to see that transpire, that photo, it's kind of cool.
It is. I saw it earlier this morning. It's great. Meg, sorry for the loss.
Thank
Andy, we really appreciate the families, and we love the way generations of families stick to the crusade, you know, remain loyal to the crusade. And so thanks for your family, sorry for your loss, but we love it that families continue the tradition of the crusade. Thanks so much. And your name, sir?
Division Chief Robbie Jackson.
Hey, Robbie, good to have you here, too. Thanks so much. All right, as you also want to make note, you're having a big fundraiser on October 26th for the Crusade for Children.
Yeah.
And, Michael, that's some kind of a fishing thing?
Yeah, fishing tournaments are a great way to do fundraisers.
Of course.
Everybody loves fishing. I love fishing a lot. And so we're doing a series. Starting October 26th, we'll be doing our first of 4 tournaments, and it'll go through November 9th. You can find us on Facebook, Crusade for Children River Rumble Series.
River Rumble Series.
River Rumble Series.
What kind of a whale are you going to pull in?
Hopefully the big one so I can give the money right back to Crusade. I'm fighting for the home team here.
There you go. Pulling one in, you're like, how did that thing get in this body of water? I don't even know. All right, your numbers for 2023 are always, Jeffersonville's always great. I mean, you guys always come through in so many ways for the Crusade for Children. But $111,640.73 is pretty astounding because that's a 135.45% increase over the previous year. How in the world did you guys get that done?
We were fortunate to have a generous donation from a trust. A lady passed away who was affected by Crusade in her life, and she decided that she wanted to give her trust to the Crusade for Children, and she donated it through us, and we are honored to have received that. I never thought in a million years that Jeffersonville would be the highest department in the state of Indiana, but here we are, highest in the state of Indiana and 4th overall. So,
Yeah, and Megan, it's astounding that we see that people love the Crusade and are touched by it in so many ways. So I'm sure you hear from people throughout the year.
Oh, yes. We do a chili cook-off, and we do a lemonade stand at Kroger, and that the people come through and just tell us all their stories. And every event that we go to, if we set up, we do boots at the bar on St. Patrick's Day, and we walk Spring Street and just collect through the bars, and everyone always has some story that they've done something with Crusade. They collected as a child, or they've benefited from it, or someone they know has benefited, and they just love to tell us all about it. And we love to hear it because it's just nice to know that every effort we're putting in is received well and loved.
Yeah, because when people pull up and they just hand you money out of cars, people are like, what is this magic? And it's like, it's just something rare for this area for people that just understand what the Crusade does to help special needs children. And like you say, everybody's got a story to tell.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing all that. Way to go. Here is your award for your increase over 2023, your astounding increase of 135+% to the Jeffersonville Fire Department. Congratulations.
thank you.
Pretty astounding. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you all.
All right.
Thanks for everything
That's a
you do.
cool photo. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Oh, anytime.
All right. Appreciate you. Thank you. Again, our condolences, Andy.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much. It's the WHAS Crusade for Children Jim Walton Awards this morning here on that we're airing on Great Day Live, awarded to fire departments with the biggest increase over the previous year. So now we bring in our friends from Fern Creek. This is for totals that are at least $100,000 and above. It's always fun. Chief Mulvey, good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Hello. Nice to see you
doing,
again.
Terry?
Absolutely. Good to have you guys come in here. Your totals are astounding, too. $214,048.77. And Chief Nathan Mulvey, tell me how you guys got that done.
You know, I think one of the biggest things is in community engagement. It's one thing Dave does a great job of is helping us as an organization to get in the community, get engaged, help them to see who we are throughout the year so that when this time comes, you know, that relationship you built with the community is probably the biggest piece.
Dave, how come every time I go out Bardstown Road, Fern Creek gets bigger?
I don't know. It's a combination of Camp Taylor, Butchell, Highview, and Fern Creek all together.
It's like Boomtown. You guys, there's all kinds of stuff coming in all the time, right?
It is. It is crazy growing.
Are you the attractive guys who they put you up on a billboard? Come live with these great
It's
people.
all Dave.
It's
Yeah.
all Dave all the
It's
time?
Dave. It is.
Well, great work on behalf of the Crusade. We always like it. You guys come in there late in the game on Crusade Sunday.
We do.
And it helps close with a lot of joy and a lot of noise.
It is a lot of fun. I remember I started Crusade when I was 14. That's how I got into the fire department. And as an explorer, we'd go out and ride on the trucks and go door to door. And it was one of those things that just, you know, made it so memorable for me. So it's exciting to see the department be where we are today, watch us grow, the mergers that we've been able to be a part of, and that giving back to the community would be bad of me not to mention our Crusade coordinator, though, who couldn't be here today, Andy Oates. Sergeant Oates is a huge asset to the department. He's engaged. He loves what he does. I think it stresses him out sometimes because changes in, you know, just dynamic and people engaged, and it's harder to get people to work these days to serve. So not just work in general, but serving is a challenge anymore. So.
Yeah. Dave, how'd you get hooked into the Crusade for Children family?
Basically, I joined the fire department about in the mid-1970s. I guess I was there when they had horses and buggies. And anyway, I got involved then, and Crusade just became a part of life at Camp Taylor. So you donate every year and donate your time. And then as I progressed professionally, you start learning all the tricks of the trade, how you can get more money with less people, and productivity and efficiency and things like that.
Yeah, that was my growing up neighborhood, Camp Taylor, and they were always working hard for the Crusade year in and year out. Well, congratulations. Dawn's holding your hardware for Fern Creek.
And I love the fact that Chief Mulvey at Crusade this year said, PRP, we're coming after you next year. So the bar has been set high.
Absolutely. Chief Myman, that still stands.
Oh, he hasn't forgotten.
I
believe
know,
me.
I know.
You know how that goes. Thanks, Nathan and Dave. We appreciate you guys, the hard work that goes on throughout the year. There is the Fern Creek total over 36% from the previous year. All right, guys, you step over here. We'll call you back in just a minute. We're all going to close together here. I got to bring up Shannon Majors, though, because she's with a business that's pretty popular throughout this area, legendary, and celebrating its 100th birthday. Tell people the name of this magical get-together place.
Mike Lennox Restaurant.
That's right, and everybody watching right now is going, fish sandwich! They know that right away.
That's right. It was a little too early to bring it in fried fish, but next time we'll bring it for you.
But Mike Lennox, I mean, that's just such an incredible, legendary place, and people, you know, they gather there because it's a celebration of life, and your family's had this thing going for a century.
100 years, yeah. We're so excited to be celebrating 100 years this year. We've done some new and different things. If you've been out there recently, you've noticed a new pavilion where we can host even more events to help raise money for the Crusade.
Mm-hmm. Well, the food's delicious. The company is always great. The service is outstanding. The attitude is great. We love it every time. And let's talk about your work on behalf of the Crusade for Children, because I see, Shannon, you have an 83.1% increase over the previous year.
Yes, that's right. Well, we have upped our game on events this year, and even next year we have some exciting stuff in store. From hot rod shows to new and exciting raffles. We did a bourbon raffle this year, and that's always popular. So it's been exciting to give back to the Crusade in new and different ways. Our hot rod show is this Saturday.
I saw that on here, yeah. It's on the 21st, right? And at Mike Lennox, it's the Hot Rod Cruise Night?
It's on Saturday the 19th. This is our 21st year collecting for the Crusade with this hot rod show with the Oklahoma Street Rods.
Outstanding.
Yeah, we're so excited.
All right, well, again, thanks so much for the great work. We've got some little hardware for you.
Oh, thank you. And Terry, it's been a pleasure to be part of the Crusade with Mike Lennox. And also, I was with Dime Dance Academy growing up on the opening with the Miracle Dancers. So there's so many stories, and we appreciate you all.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Shannon.
thank you.
We appreciate it. There's a special plaque you get to take back.
Thank you. We're going straight there to take it to the employees to see it.
Put that in a prominent place so
We
everybody
will.
knows that
We
you're
will.
Crusade family. All right, let's gather everybody back in here as we close out here and celebrate. Thank you to all these nice folks. Come on in here, Mark. Get in here. Let's go. We want to show everybody the strength of the Crusade for Children family from all kinds of communities all throughout the area. Thank you again to Mike Lennox. Our friends at Upton Volunteer Fire and Rescue, Rolling Fork Fire Department, Jeffersonville Fire Department, Fern Creek, the creek rises!
Absolutely.
And you're coming for PRP.
PRP.
Say it again on the air because we love hearing that.
PRP, we got you.
And Dawn Lee and all of our great Crusade staff who make this Crusade come together. It's a miracle every year. We're saving lives, we're improving lives, and it happens all throughout the Commonwealth of Kentucky and through Indiana. And money that's raised in various areas goes right back to the same area where it was raised. So thanks for your generosity all throughout the year. Fire departments here, present today, and all around the state and Indiana as well, are working hard for the Crusade for Children. So please help them in any way you can throughout the year.